The Kenyan entertainment scene just exploded with news that nobody saw coming when Dee, the wife of one of the country's most talked about controversial artist VJ Patello, dropped the bombshell announcement that she is expecting their first child.
All my fans in Lodwa, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I ain't feeling well and I'm pregnant, so I couldn't make it all the way. Please bear with me. Next time I will come.
Social media has gone absolutely wild, but here is the thing that has got everyone's jaw on the floor. This is not just any ordinary celebrity pregnancy announcement. This is a story that is peeling back layers of Kenyan entertainment industry, revealing family dynamics that most people never get to see, and honestly, it is raising questions that have fans completely divided. I have been following this story since it broke, and let me tell you, the reactions have been nothing short of explosive. Some fans are celebrating, others are shocked, and a surprising number are asking questions that go way deeper than just congratulating the happy couple.
All my fans in Lodwa, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I ain't feeling well and I'm pregnant,
so buckle up, because we're about to dive into this pregnancy announcement that has become the most talked about story in the Kenyan entertainment right now. And trust me, there are some angles to this story that definitely you haven't heard about. Before we get into the drama, let's talk about who we are dealing with here. VJ Patello isn't your average entertainer. This guy has built his entire career on being controversial, pushing boundaries and saying things that made people uncomfortable. He's the kind of artist who thrives on making headlines, whether people love him or hate him. His career has been a roller coaster of viral moments, public feuds, and content that constantly walks the line between brilliant and problematic. But here is what makes this story even more fascinating. Behind all that controversy is a real person with a real family, and Dee has largely stayed out of the spotlight, choosing to support her husband's career from behind the scenes rather than becoming a public figure herself. Think about it in this way. When you're married to someone whose entire brand is built on controversy, every personal moment becomes public property. Every milestone, every celebration, every challenge gets scrutinized by thousands of people who feel like they have the right to comment on your life. The announcement itself was relatively simple. Dee shared the news through her social media, confirming that she and VJ Patello are expecting their first child together. But the response has been anything but simple. Within hours, the post has been flooded with comments, shares, and reactions that delved from pure joy to outright skepticism. And that is where this story gets really interesting. Some fans immediately started celebrating, sharing congratulatory messages, and expressing excitement about the couple starting their family. These supporters see this as a beautiful milestone for two people they have been following and supporting. But then, there is another group of people whose reactions have been much more complex. Some are questioning the timing of this announcement, wondering if this is another publicity stunt designed to keep VJ Patello in the headlines. Others are expressing concerns about what kind of environment a child would grow up in when one parent's career is built entirely on controversy and drama. But honestly, these are not unreasonable questions. But here is something that I think a lot of people are missing in all this speculation and drama. This decision to share this news publicly has been incredibly brave. She knew that by making this announcement, she was opening herself and her unborn child to public scrutiny. She knew that people would have opinions, people would ask questions, and people would probably say things that she might not want to hear. Yet, she chose to share this joy anyway. And that tells us something important about who she is as a person. It shows that despite all the controversy surrounding her husband's career, despite knowing that people have complicated reactions, Dee wanted to celebrate this moment and include the people who have been supporting them all along the way. The timing of this announcement is also worth discussing. We are living in an era where celebrity pregnancies often become major media events, with every detail scrutinized and analyzed. But this approach has been refreshingly straightforward. She didn't just create an elaborate reveal. She didn't hire photographers for a professional shoot, didn't turn it into a massive production, but she simply shared the news honestly and authentically. This contrast between her approach and what we typically see from public figures is striking. It suggests that despite of being married to someone who thrives on attention and controversy, Dee has managed to maintain her own sense of authenticity and groundness. She's not trying to capitalize on the announcement or turn it into content for social media engagement. But now, let's talk about what this means for VJ Patello himself. Throughout his career, he has also been known for making bold statements, engaging in public feuds, and creating content that deliberately pushes people's buttons. His entire brand has been built on being unpredictable and very controversial, but becoming a father changes everything. Suddenly, it is not just about him anymore. Every decision he makes, every controversy he creates, every headline he generates will now impact not just on his wife, but also on his child. And that is a level of responsibility that could fundamentally change how he approaches his career and his public persona. Some fans are already speculating that fatherhood might mellow him out, that having a child could inspire him to move away from controversy. Personally, I think the truth will probably fall somewhere in between. Becoming a parent doesn't necessarily change who you are, but it does change your priorities and the way you think about risk and responsibility. VJ Patello might not completely abandon his controversial approach, but he will probably be more thoughtful about how he navigates it. The reaction from other Kenyan entertainers has also been interesting to watch. Many have offered their congratulations and support, viewing this as a positive milestone for the entertainment community. This reflects the complex position that VJ Patello occupies in the Kenyan entertainment scene. He is undeniably successful and has built a significant following, but his controversial approach has also created some tension within the industry. Some entertainers admire his boldness and willingness to push boundaries, while others feel that his approach reflects poorly on the industry as a whole. These different perspectives are creating some really intense debates online, with fans and critics going back and forth about what the right approach should be, and honestly, I don't think there's any easy answer here. What I do know is that Dee and VJ Patello are about to embark on one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences that life has to offer. Becoming parents will test them in ways they probably can't even imagine right now. It will push them to grow, to adapt, to find new levels of strength and patience. The fact that they are doing this in the public eye adds an extra layer of complexity. Every milestone, every challenge, and every parenting decision they make will potentially become public knowledge, and that is an enormous amount of pressure to navigate while trying to focus on what's best for their family. But here is what gives me hope about this situation. Despite all the controversy and complexity surrounding VJ Patello's career, the love between him and Dee seems genuine. The way she's supported him throughout his career, the way they have navigated challenges together, the fact that they are choosing to start a family together, all of this suggests that they have a strong foundation to build on. And at the end of the day, that is what matters most. All the public speculations, all the debates about career choices and public persona, all the questions about what kind of parents they will be, none of that is as important as the love and commitment they have for each other and the child they are bringing into the world. The Kenyan entertainment industry is watching this story unfold with fascination, and honestly, it becomes much more than just a celebrity pregnancy announcement. It has become a mirror reflecting our own values, assumptions, and exceptions about family. As this story continues to develop, I'll be watching to see how VJ Patello and Dee navigate this new chapter. Will fatherhood change his approach to his career? How will they balance their private family life with their public personas? How will they handle the inevitable challenges and criticism that come with raising a child in the spotlight? These questions don't have simple answers, but that is what makes this story so compelling. It's real life happening in real time, with real consequences and real emotions. And regardless of what you think about VJ Patello's controversial career or the debate surrounding this pregnancy announcement, there is something universally human about two people coming together and bringing new life into the world. So congratulations to VJ Patello and Dee on their pregnancy. Whatever challenges and changes lie ahead, they're about to experience one of life's greatest adventures. And for all of us watching from the sidelines, this story serves a fascinating glimpse into the complex intersection of public life, private joy, and the eternal hope that comes with expecting a child.